the name Dark Window certainly fits, as this seems to be a window in the night sky above. Even though it is day outside and rather bright, you can see stars and other things moving in the distance through this clearly arcane aperture.
Is the room trapped?
You do not see any traps.
Bonra moves out from there, gesturing that you can come in, but do not approach it yet. But it seems, at least the entry bit here seems safe.
This room sounds like there should be a storm inside of here, but nothing is moving.
So,
We weren't supposed to deal with this before we had defeated all the lieutenants, right?
Really?
we haven't found
Said
it.
that?
We don't know where any of the other lieutenants are.
Well, they must be in the compound somewhere.
We kind of searched all of it.
Unless he's on his way to the dragon, trying to call.
I was sure he said there were 4.
It's possible he's going to fetch the dragon to get reinforcements right now.
Well, the orc died in the coffin. We killed Bat the guy. We killed Mad Alchemist guy, and Featherhat guy helped us.
Yeah.
There was 5 originally, now 4 after the orc died.
Yeah, well, the last
There's one left.
Stop moving, please. As you talk between yourselves, we will go to initiative.
Enters.
As a creature seems to suddenly appear in the middle of the room.
Oh God!
I am
And
the
I will-
void.
What have we done?
I'm going to give Tina a warning here,
What? Why?
as I'm going to show you a picture of what
A warning
suddenly
of the
appears in the room.
Oh, does it look like barnacles?
It doesn't look like barnacles.
Well, that's good. Then it's not.
Wow.
Oh my god, that is the eyes are kind of like barnacles.
It's like a
I'm sorry,
spider
Peter.
tree.
But what greets you suddenly is a 6-eyed horror that looks like a dead tree with claws, tentacles, and spidery legs, a mouth bulging with even more writhing tentacles, as it engages you immediately.
I think I'm gonna smite
Hell
that
is
thing.
that?
It is
You can
Cthulhu
make
tree.
a knowledge planes check if you want.
Did I get a bonus from that book I read?
You do get a +4 bonus.
Maybe we want to shoot this thing.
I'm the
out.
only person who can get any try here.
Well, you are certainly sure that this is a thing that does not belong on this world. It is something that a living nightmare that you might have even noticed in the book, like skimming through it. The description seems very apt that you read. And you would know that this is a so-called Yangath. But other than that, you do not remember many
I
details.
don't remember strengths or weaknesses or resistances.
You do know that they are very, very intelligent and rather potent spellcasters.
Ah,
Oh shit.
So we actually might want to get in the face of it.
Iberian gets checked.
Oh goodness.
Do it to him.
Well,
What? What are you
I
seeing in
definitely
there?
I gotta frickin' where's my?
It's
there
an
we are.
abomination.
Well, I guess we're gonna run into its face.
a creature of the great beyond, capable of quite a bit of spell
It
casting.
does have reach, but whatever.
You would
Attack
also know.
me.
You would also know that it feeds on emotions.
Maybe
Try
step
to
here.
remain calm.
Is it gonna take an attack of
Maybe
opportunity?
maybe
Yes.
Maybe step here.
It eats your fear.
Try to remain calm, by the way.
You should flank it, Iberian. You should.
I'm charging its face.
It will claw at you and hit
I
9
would
damage.
take that hit. Ah!
That is a hit for 12 damage. You cut into this tree-like structure that indeed feels like cutting down a tree. Except it's like moving and looking rather horrible. Elysia, you hear commotion.
Yeah, I'll. I guess I have to delay until after Tira so she can move in more. Just you're muted by the way. Just like in this corner or something, so that I can At least have the doorway to shoot from. Yeah, I'll delay after Theo.
0.
Stab.
That is a shot that hits for 9 damage. Elysia.
Oh, I can move up.
Okay, you count all 4 squares of your mount.
She's everywhere on the mount.
Am I within 30 of it?
Let's have a look from your closest
I am,
square.
yes.
Yes.
All squares, actually. So that is a point blank. Just what we like to see.
Also, you're
And
not
all
shooting
right.
into melee because you have a square.
Also, I don't care about that anymore, by the way.
Those are 3 hits.
Oh, yeah. Low damage, though. But what can
21
you do?
damage. 21? Yeah, 21. Fauna.
Well, this thing can't clearly, how well could this thing dodge, right?
I don't know. Let's find out.
However, I think this thing might need a little bit extra to help with it. So I'm going to free action. I'm going to load one of my bind shots into it. And I'm going to fire it. This will be the first bullet, sheep. For your knowledge.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be firing 2 shots, so,
That is a hit, but it makes the save.
It makes a save.
Yes.
Okay, it still takes damage from it, though.
Yeah, that's a crit that confirms for 7, 15, 20 to 30 damage.
We'll hammer axe with Alicia, so he doesn't have a turn.
Was it 30 damage? 8 plus 7 plus 4 plus 3 plus 8. Ah, yes.
Yep. Elida.
Welp. Let's. I think it's evil. I'm just saying, He might
Well,
be.
Looks pretty evil.
Just a,
It is most definitely evil.
Gonna walk here. And I'm gonna slash the thing. Slice and dice!
Things that you might have nightmares about are usually evil.
That is 20 damage if it's
That
evil.
is certainly 20 damage. It gets sacked, and it will
See if it's so menacingly.
cast a spell at Fauna. You do get your attacks of opportunity.
Alright.
This means you can interrupt it, technically.
Critical!
That certainly
Slash!
drops it. Oh boy.
Even confirms for
That even confirms.
How much
For
damage is that?
31 good damage to it.
42 in total.
I will note
That's
something,
a-
by the way.
It
10 plus spell level plus damage dealt.
yeah,
right?
it doesn't make the concentration check.
It makes it easily.
What was it trying
That's
to
a-
cast?
This is not even my final form.
You can make a spellcraft check.
What was it? Nope.
You have no idea. This is unlike anything you even have any remote chance of knowing.
what about me?
No. As you hit into it, you do feel it's like screeching. Not in the like. It's not a sound. It's more like a thing that you just hear in your minds as it screeches.
Destroy it!
Biren.
Destroy it.
Ah!
It's gonna blow up.
Ah!
He's doing the predator thing.
That is
Oh
it.
no, I barely miss.
Tira.
Oh, damn.
That is a hit, and the thing crumbles to the ground.
Yeah!
Congratulations, Tiro sniped a tree.
Yay.
Yeah. A headache goes through all of you as this creature crumbles, but it is down and
Is that
stops
it?
moving.
Was it the last lieutenant?
The tentacles twitching.
What the hell was that?
Eleanor looks down at it. That was pure darkness. He frowns upon it, takes out a little bottle with water, sprinkles it over
Doesn't
it.
look any pure.
It's an evil creature from beyond in the plains somewhere. Innately evil, powerful spellcaster, and not sure about too much else, except it does not belong in this world.
Well, Let's hope he doesn't have more of these.
I have a feeling if this window stays open more, can we just crawl out?
So how do we close it?
Therein lies our question.
Looking around the room, you do see the 3 squares on the floor that are covered with arcane symbols. You can make a knowledge arcana.
Well, am I the only one got going? I might be.
At least you would just break them, really.
We don't have much Arcana people with us, sadly.
You don't really know, but looking at the window, you do see its perfectly smooth surface that almost seems safe to touch.
Probably shouldn't.
You probably should climb through that window and take a look at the underside.
Yeah.
Mm.
But other than that, it floats there about a foot in the air, a vaguely spherical window into nothingness.
At least you would shoot an arrow at it.
You
And
can
the
certainly do
frame
that.
the void.
Yeah.
Make an attack roll.
Alright.
This
Can't
was
be
a good
that
question.
hard, right?
Is it the frame or is it the void?
Both arrows
It's a full
hit,
attack.
but they bounce off, doing maybe ever so slightly a little scratch on it.
Yeah. Or hardness, actually.
You're telling me to smite it, right?
I don't think you can smite objects.
Looks like it is just a mirror. We can break it, it seems, but do we want to do that now?
I mean,
What
Do we
else is
even
there?
know how to get to the dragon after this?
no.
Shouldn't we know that first?
Why?
I don't
Because
think
he's
it's-
gonna know exactly as soon as this happens, and then he's gonna call in all his people and begin getting all the people gathered. Wouldn't it be better to just smack it when we know we're going for him?
I mean, we might be going for him
Immediately
now.
after?
We still don't know really where that lieutenant is.
No, where the lair. We have to find the way to get there. Must be here somewhere, right? That was the whole point.
Shrugs.
There's a secret tunnel from somewhere in here. There.
Sure, we can
Right,
go
there
must be
through
something we've
everything again.
missed.
We can go through everything again.
You leave the room.
Close the door though. Lock it up.
Don't want to give him more time than absolutely necessary. After all, we want it to be a fight, not a slaughter.
I mean,
Oh, I would accept the slaughter. You
No, I
open
don't-
this
I don't-
door.
I don't really know where we search, so.
yeah, I don't really. I guess we'll just start sweeping until we like find something because
Yeah, just explore everything until we find something.
I hear something.
You walk past the open secret door that you found the last time,
Yeah.
and you keep walking.
Was there anything under that crate? I don't remember.
Looking into the room, you don't find anything under the grate.
looking into the kitchen, I suppose.
Looking into the kitchen, you see the remains of what must be an alchemist of sorts that you fought the other time, and the liquid in one of the corners still bubbling ever so slightly, but the furnace's fuel is...
Well,
It's
we
strictly-
extinguished it, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then it's not bubbling, it's just kind of there. You could roll another check to maybe find out what it is, though.
It was brewing the
Before we do
philosopher's
that.
stone.
As you had a day to think about it. You know, Fawnrock suddenly maybe realizes what this might be.
Redoes the
cer-
calculations, realise you didn't carry the 0.
it's certainly not something that someone created intentionally, but the properties are rather fascinating. Fawnra would guess that if you brought this substance in contact with a scale of a dragon, you would create what would be equal to a potion of resistance to that kind of energy.
So dip the
Oh,
green scale we have.
Happen to have 3 of them.
I do have scales.
Dip them.
With the
How
amount
many-
of liquid you have available, you could make 5 potions.
All right, we'll take it.
And I believe, I'm going to double check, but I believe I might have actually 5 scales in total.
Well, can we use the same one twice?
Always plop it in, and all the liquid turns
Is
into.
it like consumed? Yeah.
The scales would be dissolved in the
I have
process.
7 scales. 5 green ones and 1 black one.
Oh, I want to do the green ones then.
Yep. I'll-
Yeah, so what was it? Potion of resist energy, was it? Or
Yes.
cast level?
Let me double check.
Yes, Fawn will go through the careful process. You'll see her being very meticulous. She's got a notebook out and she's jotting things with one hand, dipping with the other hand.
Yeah. It would be Potion of Resist Energy Acid in this case, at the lowest available caster level.
It's like level 2
10.
spell, so 3. Yes, it's 10 points of resistance.
Yep. That's fine.
I'll make a note. Crafted. Bonner finishes crafting, takes off her crafting gloves, puts on her battle-ready gloves. Looks to the now empty cauldron. Well, I'm glad this came useful.
Yeah, the process of making them takes some time, but after like 20 minutes you're done making the potions.
What's your choice? You always could search around while making potions. Your choice.
What's over here? Look at these
Just a wall that I...
alcoves.
Probably. Just alcoves.
There you go.
The staircase here leads both up and down.
Here you
Oh,
go,
that
Eladar.
is up as well.
Take a vial of this. It should protect you against the breath weapon of the dragon.
Can we all have one?
It's on for you, Elysia, you, Iberian, and throws one.
I have the acid ring.
That's true.
But is it acid?
Yeah, it's a ring of 20.
Yeah, but are these
Acid.
acid? These are for
Yeah,
green
these are acid.
instead of black.
Green and
Green?
black are both acid.
Alright.
Yeah, they're both acid.
Sure.
Fauna knows her dragons.
Alicia doesn't really.
I now have 1 black scale, 1 red, and 1 green scale left.
You decide to go up.
Up.
You can go up there.
I did not know there was an up here.
Neither did
I
I.
just told you that there was an up. You see this room.
This changes everything.
Yeah, scattered about this room are coils of thick rope and 3 large bells. The staircase, by the way, still leads further up.
Oh God.
The bell tower.
Yeah, there's no ceiling in this room, just the steeple of the monastery's bell tower high above, accessible via the spiral staircase. A long rope dangles from above, attached to the great bell 60 feet overhead.
I'm just gonna keep going up.
We don't want to check the door?
Check the door in a second.
You go up first?
I'm going to go up at least.
Okay.
Sure.
I'd rather you
Go up. Into the bell tower.
It said the ceiling was open anyway, so.
Where am I?
It's to the right of you. Yeah.
I was looking for my token.
See a staircase leading further up.
Looks over the edge, 60 feet up.
You're looking down, you can't see the rest of the party.
Can I see what it's going up to?
No, there's a roof.
There is now a roof.
The stairs do seem to lead on top of the roof, on top of the bell tower.
On top of the bell tower. Interesting.
You want us to follow up?
Okay, I'll just take this into consideration.
Alicia
I know
really
you-
doesn't want to go up on like a
You go-
5 feet wide ledge over
you guys
60
want
feet of
first,
fall.
first.
Okay, you open this door.
Mhm.
Do you open it sneakily or just throw it open?
I will sneakily open it because that's honor. Also, my juice person probably ran out.
Okay, what you see here is a balcony of sorts with a little garden in the middle. And you also see a creature looking over the balcony, lost in thought. It is a snake-bodied woman with white hair framing its pale face, and it has black scales that sparkle almost hypnotically in the current light.
Is that creature evil?
I will check for you. No.
Halldamir will then raise his hand, like in a stopping calming motion, and then mouth, "I do not sense any evil from the creature."
He knocks an arrow
Fauna looks
at
at the
the
creature.
monster.
What the hell is it?
You can make a knowledge planes check.
It's the ex-girlfriend.
Do I get any
It's a
bonuses?
monster, though.
You do not get any bonuses to this.
Don't be so damn judgmental.
No, this very much looks like a naga, the serpentine people, and I will actually show you a picture that I forgot. That might make more sense. Tina warning again.
Nagas aren't that scary.
Well,
Oh.
Ew.
This creature sitting there. You do think that this is a something that you would call a lunar naga.
A moon snake.
What do I know of lunar nagas?
The tree had spider legs.
You do know that they are not inherently evil, although they are chaotic. They are considered aberrations. They are not the most aggressive fighters. They tend to work with hypnotizing their enemies and just leading them off somewhere. But they are very capable spellcasters.
I will quietly relay this to everyone.
is that the other lieutenant's wife?
Maybe.
Why isn't that just the other lieutenant?
Shall we
It
go
could
in
be
and
as
talk
well.
to it?
Could be both.
Yeah, as you stand at the door, the naga still not noticing you. She sighs loudly, looking lost.
Forlorn. You know.
You
Halldamir will walk in.
You walk in. She turns around slowly, blinking slightly. Oh, pardon me, but have you heard word from my scaly darling? He has not emerged from his lair since his last visit to that little human village, and I worry for the dear.
Halldamir sort of blinks a little bit and says, "No, we actually seek to approach him ourselves.
Approach him? What do you want from him?
Well, we are sort of ambassadors from the village."
Oh, to bring the... what did he call it? The ransom, yes. Perhaps you could check up on him? See how he... He really needs to talk to me more. He's left me alone for so many months now.
Halldamir frowns a little bit, moves a step closer and says, "I am sorry to hear that. He sort of looks around a little bit. We are somewhat lost, I'm afraid. We don't really know how to reach him."
We want to bring him the ransom so we can appease him, but we have no idea how to do it.
Are couriers always as armed as you are? Those weapons look wicked.
The roads are dangerous. There have been dire wolves spotted in the forest.
She narrows her eyes slightly. Make me a bluff check.
Technically, that's true.
That is certainly
I
true.
get
You're not
it.
trying to...
Make me a bluff check regardless, as you try to convince her that you're not here to do other things.
Very well.
We never hurt the deer. Oh.
That
Fawnra!
was correct. That was a natural one.
Fawnra! We trusted you for this.
Also.
She narrows her eyes as she looks at you. You are not here to bring the ransom. Show me. Show me the book. Show me the money.
I show her the book.
Blinks at the book, looking fascinated for a moment. That is just one, though. Where's the rest?
I show her the other books.
Yeah. She blinks again. And the money.
Well,
the
it
money's
was...
outside. We can't carry it all the way up the staircase.
Make me a bluff check. She nods. Yes, of course, it is a large sum of money. Many chests, I'm sure.
Yes, many chests carried by carts.
Well, if you want to reach him, you just need to approach one of the griots in this monastery and ask them to lead. And just give them the money, really. You don't need to approach him personally. He would be very annoyed.
I am afraid that most of the griots in here have tried to kill us, and we have been forced to slay them all.
Oh yes, I suppose that can be a problem. Give me the money then. Come, lead me to it.
Tell her you can't because she doesn't have any arms, so she can't carry it.
It's true. Exactly. Would actually say that. Well, you seem to have trouble carrying so many things. I'm pretty sure that we wouldn't be needed to carry the.
Oh, I will just make sure that the money is located somewhere safe. I won't carry it to Zangi's lair, but
Oh,
you know,
Sengi.
do you repeat the name back to her?
No.
I must
Sengi.
ask.
What was
he
it? Can you spell that for me, please?
No, I cannot.
Okay, Sengi.
I must ask you. You said he doesn't. You said he rarely visits you, which sounds very much like a sad story. I'm very upset. I'm very upset for this for you. But why does he keep you here then?
Wasn't there a tale of him keeping some new human lady with him?
Oh, that's
Just
true.
from the room. I think he's been keeping her for a few months now.
Oh, that druid's wife. You are not suggesting. No. Also, he is not keeping me here. This is my favorite place. I can see the stars, and it is so beautiful.
Well, of course he's not keeping you here. But if I was in that position, I would
He would just happen to prefer that
wouldn't
you're
really
here.
trust him. He puts you somewhere where you're placated, I think.
Make me a bluff check, please.
You're clever.
I don't see Elisa being a good bluffer.
No, but she's not really trying to bluff.
Oh, you're told to make a bluff check. I'm going to aid you, regardless. I cannot fail to aid. It's technically a 10.
Maybe get a bonus.
It is technically a 10. She still narrows her eyes, shows her rather wicked teeth. You are trying to drive a wedge between us. I see what you're doing. I will not let you do it. Leave now.
Lisa raises his hands and says, I'm not trying to do anything.
Oh, but you are. Give me. No, I will bring him the money, but you will not be there to see the day. And we'll go to initiative as she attacks you.
But he doesn't have any arms.
Don't try to bluff, Monica. Ever.
But I wasn't trying to bluff.
Apparently, sheep thought you were. Don't make sheep think you're trying to bluff.
People always
that
think
was a
I'm trying to
bluff.
make the checks I'm bad at.
Birian.
Remember Laurel always trying to bluff when he's trying to
You
roll
were
sides.
implying things that aren't necessarily true. I take that as a bluff check. She hisses at you.
I actually think
Well, I
it's like-
hiss right back, honey,
That is
and I miss horribly
not a hit.
by rolling an 8.
She will. Let's see, what will she do? She will step back and cast a spell at the Birian.
What spell is it?
Make me a spellcraft check.
One day I'll actually succeed one of these.
Let's find out. It is Scorching Ray.
Oh.
She will have to make a
Range touch.
range touch attack.
That's my job.
Which I
Range
have
touch.
not set up properly because I'm smart.
We could roll a d20 and just add her bab.
Bab and Dex.
That is a hit against your
Whoa.
touch. She will do. I
Please
really
don't
should have
crit.
prepared for this. 12 points of fire damage.
Oof.
Okay.
As she shoots a ray of fire out of her scaly tip of her tail.
Does she have angry boobs?
No, she is very flat.
Angry scales?
Yes,
Pete in the
they are
background.
incredibly angry. Yeah.
She looks very ugly. Ugh.
It's your mom.
Yeah, I think we should probably shoot her.
Mm-hmm.
That seems to be the cure for whatever she's having.
Cure for what ails you.
Heartache, you know.
The cure for heartache is death.
Yeah.
Technically works.
In Alicia's book it is. As
Oh,
for-
come on.
That
Cure?
was...
It's not very well delivered death.
No. Jake's School of Fighting.
It is emphasizes too much.
Shoot her!
This MS.
Okay, two things. First thing, free action. I'm going to load a Sunshot. I'm going to have to do this as two separate attacks, to your knowledge, to do the rapid shot because they're going to be doing different amounts of damage, but that's fine. Not the broken version. I want the Sunshot version. As Fonder shoots at the creature.
That is a miss.
Was his touch? Yep. And then the normal attack's going to go off as well. Just has to be done separately.
That is a fumble.
Oh, the first time I fumbled, my gun is technically broken. On top of this, Fonder will shout out to the creature. Let's be reasonable here. If you end up slaying me and all the blood goes over your partner's books, he'll be very upset at you.
She shouts back, "I have no time to be reasonable."
/ that's 25 damage.
25 damage. She's not evil. Biren.
Well,
Do you want to go around flanking or?
I guess so.
She will get an attack of opportunity if she moves that way.
I can 5-foot step, right?
Yeah. And kind of make my way around. And take another 5-foot step next turn and then move. So it would take a couple turns, but at least I'm not getting attacked. And again, has she like done melee? She doesn't even have arms. Like,
she has very long, spiky teeth.
You could probably slam her with her tail. Seems fat enough.
No, I have a feeling she has poison.
Yeah. Oh, well, I guess let's just 5-foot step and miss again. God damn it!
That is a miss. She will try to cast a spell defensively.
What spell is it?
You can make a thing check.
Level 3 spell or lower.
She does not make it. She was trying to cast invisibility.
Ah, very good.
Although she will 5-foot step here.
Alright, that's certainly fine.
Does that actually... Damn her. She took my point blank shot.
Well, you know what you do? You could delay after Tiru. Tiru 5 steps forward. You 5 steps forward.
This is boring. I'll just shoot at it. Surely I'll be more lucky now.
That is a hit.
Not quite. Yeah.
You know, I'll 5-foot step anyway, so if you feel you want to, you can do it.
That is a crit that confirms for 31 damage. Faunra.
Fauna is going to load. Is going to load a Sunshot in and then do a normal attack again.
Didn't your gun break?
It did, but I can still use it for a weapon.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's a fancy revolver. It just if this ends up critting, well, I have to adjust the critical.
It's not a hit.
And then wait, I said I was doing two shots. I just have to do them separately because one's a Sunshot.
That is a hit for 5 damage.
Also, because it's a Sunshot, as I said, shot.
Fortitude save.
Yes.
She makes it, but
Okay,
she takes
she's dazzled.
damage.
She's also dazzled.
You dazzled, you say. Okay, do you?
As the bright light from the bullet shines over her.
That's another 24 damage.
It is 24 damage. Biren.
Oh. I will go like this.
I want to try knocking her out.
Or I could go like this
Let's take her
and
out.
take it. Oh, she is really low, isn't she?
Take her out.
She looks rather hurt.
Yeah.
She looks rather dead as you
Dying! Rather
wreck
dying.
her. She's certainly dying. That is true. She falls to the ground hissing and falls unconscious.
Well,
Yay.
We have the name of the creature.
yes, Zengi.
Zangy.
Zengi.
I can see how he wants to change his name now.
You don't
Not
like
a very
Sengi?
dragonly name.
I guess.
It doesn't inspire too much fear, does it?
It's not as incredibly awesome as a Teperax, that's certainly true.
You know, Zengi, a Teperax. Which one would you rather have?
Sengi sounds like a Bogard.
Did I ever tell you that time when a group of
You should tell him that.
Bogards attacked me on the road?
I probably should, yes. But just toss the place. Is there any, like, does she have any possessions or anything?
She has a fine-looking necklace,
Yeah.
which turns out to be a necklace of adaptation.
A what?
Oh,
necklace.
the one you don't have to breathe.
Oh, that's really
Oh.
good.
Yes, it is that.
Or, well, you do have to breathe, but it creates a bubble of air around you.
That's pretty good.
I believe
So
that's
you
something
can go to
Manakai wants.
space and not
Yeah,
give a
I
shit.
would like that, so that when I
Manakai
dive,
wants it to
I
like
don't
all
have
9
to
hills.
breathe air, dirt. Yeah?
What?
Can I have
Uh,
it so that when I dive with a hammer, I don't have to breathe dirt?
Oh, sure.
Because you can't breathe underground without such a thing. I'd be
Makes
going
you-
for one of those anyway.
It makes you immune to all harmful vapors and gases, such as cloud kill and sinking cloud, as well as allowing the wearer to breathe even underwater or in a vacuum, or underground, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, that was on my list of stuff to get. It's one of the rather pricier ones. Awesome. She looks sparkling in her new necklace.
Ponder considers all the gold that's worth. Looks at the door. Or the window. No?
It's a door. Opening the door, you see a
Is there a secret passage leading to a dragon?
plain bedchamber with a pool that probably doubles as a bathtub, and a shelf that probably contained items at some point in the past.
Is it empty?
The shelf is rotten. The items in there are not gone, but they are beyond recognition. Like a
Anything
thing,
else?
there's a thing that you might recognize as an old comb.
Anything else in the room?
Looking over the bed, you do see one item of consideration. It is a buffering cap.
A buffering cap. What's a buffering cap? Buffering cap. This is a cloth hat. It's shapeless and offers a very unusual amount of protection against devastating blows. Once per day when struck by a critical hit, you can spend immediate action to convert it into non-lethal damage.
You can convert the bonus damage of the critical hit into non-lethal damage instead.
And of course, you get this amazing suit sweeper's hat, an industrial era. Who wants a fancy hat?
Basically, just a red piece of cloth that you put on your head.
Like a Rambo bandana thing?
And it's not a bandana; it's more like a tablecloth.
What? I'm
Or
a tablecloth
table.
on my head.
Oh, it would be good for you though. Or you or Berian. Or in melee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
You can
tie
have
like a gangster do rag. It's like,
Yeah. Aladar can have it.
Here, oh, you want to have it? Who's having it? Elidor?
Yeah,
Dwarf.
Aladar.
So, dwarf, and then that was paladin. This is how I keep my notes. Dwarf,
Why
paladin.
does he get to be paladin when I don't get to be cavalier?
he's racially
just
profiling
dwarves.
you.
It's Hero Quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well, then
Yep.
you'd be elf, right?
Or AD&D.
your class is your race.
Unless you're a human.
Yeah.
And then it's thief or mage.
Well, apparently for Jonas, he's a drow, he's got paladin.
Buffering cap. What a odd item. I'm gonna convert that into a Jinkasa at some point.
Well, you'll need someone who's capable of converting.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that means a town. Anyway, so what do we do about the bleeding corpse and not knowing where to go?
Well, the bleeding corpse we can't do much about. I'm unperturbed by evil or semi-weird snake lady.
She's a Naga. Do I have to explain to you all the things you know about Nagas?
Yes. In excruciating detail, please.
I tell you a story about all my reading in the libraries, where I tell you about the 17 Nagas of the fourth dimension.
Tell me everything.
I was telling you about dark Nagas and how lovely they are.
Mm-hmm.
There is a lot of storytelling if you don't stop for her.
No, she can talk on. Eldar will just listen and be like,
She
yes.
doesn't know a ton, but she knows a decent amount.
Like passive aggressive, like lecturing.
Yep.
It is very passive aggressive lecturing.